Support.
The maestro, please!
Hopefully everyone had a good American Thanksgiving yesterday, or at least a good Thursday. But regardless, let's talk about some music. This'll be for the week of
November 27th, 2021.
On This Day in Music back in 1945, Now Is the Time by Charlie Parker was recorded at what is widely called the greatest jazz session of all time. Charlie Parker on alto saxophone, Miles Davis on trumpet, Dizzy Gillespie on piano under the pseudonym Hen Gates, Curly Russell on bass, and Max Roach on drums. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm surprised Josh Groban's Noel is the only Christmas album in the top 5 on the classical charts right now.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Meanwhile, on the jazz charts, the only album in the top 5 that's not Christmas is Frank Sinatra's Ultimate Sinatra. But considering his Ultimate Christmas is immediately above that,
Singing.
I love rock and roll. When the lights out, it's a dangerous. Here we are now. Anytime.
the 30th anniversary edition of Nirvana's legendary Nevermind album goes all the way up to a 5 CD or 8 LP Super Deluxe edition, which contains the entire album remastered, as well as 4 concert performances from Melbourne, Australia, Del Mar, California, Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and Tokyo, Japan.
It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop.
I'ma leave the door open.
The debut album of R&B duo Silk Sonic, made up of Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. This album has been highly anticipated ever since Leave the Door Open came out, and I must say, this did not disappoint. Kylie Minogue's Disco jumped back up to number 2, released some new editions of it, the Super Deluxe Edition and the Guest List Edition.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. Way too sexy.
Grammy nominations came out. This one's nominated for Best Rap Album, and Way Too Sexy is nominated for Best Rap Performance.
Time is your way for a reason, no reason, no. Trying, trespass, guaranteed.
If you manage to get the Target exclusive version of this album, you get the acapella to Broken Promises, and there's a limited digital edition that gives you the acapellas to Circus and Constant Bullshit.
I got all the feels for ya. Boy, I know. I know I get the feels for ya.
First time we're talking about Twice, their highest charting album in the US. The only other one they've gotten on the US Billboard 200 was Eyes Wide Open, which only got to number 72.
I'ma leave the door open.
The fun thing about this album is that there's narration with Bootsy Collins, and if you don't know who he is, legendary funk musician, played with James Brown and Parliament Funkadelic.
Loving him is good.
The second of Taylor Swift's re-recorded albums, and I'm gonna have to change the song next week as we're doing a track from this album for pop analysis, and this is absolutely still gonna be up here next week. November ending us off decently, some new things to listen through. We'll see next week how December starts us off as we get towards the end of the year.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro!